What's up? This is Brother Ali. You're checking out hotnewhiphop.com. Don't go nowhere. Stay right. Sure.
Not a damn day goes by. Somebody hands ain't waving high inside a gray sky. They chant my name fly. A-L-I, I'm many guy.
So what's going on, hot new hip hop heads? It's your boy Smooth Kev T. We got another good one for you here today. I'm rocking out with the big homie, Brother Ali, straight from Minneapolis. So we about to get into it, man. How you feeling today, Ali? What's going on?
Good, man. I'm great. Happy to be in New York. Happy to be talking about a new record. Feels good.
Cool. All right, glad to hear that. But what is it that allowed you to stay consistent and remain in the game for so long?
Well, I think the number one thing, and everybody that does anything for a long period of time, you have to be deeply in love with it. You can't fake something for 10 years. You can't fake, a marriage for 10 years. You can't fake it at a job for 10 years. You cannot fake anything for that long a period of time. So unless you love the actual act of rapping into a microphone, the actual act of being on stage and talking to people, and you know what I mean? If you don't really love doing it, then you will fizzle out.
We know you're getting ready to drop this 4th album, full length one at that in September. Morning in America and Dreaming in Color. Make sure you check that out on High New Hip Hop. So tell us a little bit about the title and why you chose that for your 4th album.
Well, this album is really it's a wake-up call and it's an invitation. Morning in America talks about the terrible situation that we're in. This album is really a wake-up call for how bad things are, but then also an idea about what it could be, what we really could have if we seize this moment right now.
You just dropped the visual for Morning in America. It's actually been getting a lot of buzz recently, so a lot of people have been talking about the video, the images, especially, you're talking about what's being portrayed in society today. So the question we want to know is, what makes you want to continue stressing these topics in today's society?
Well, with the imagery on this album, I wanted it to be challenging, and I wanted it to be, a demand. In the past, I've always invited people to see the world through somebody else's eyes. I've always invited people to step out of their comfort zone. It's been very inviting, you know what I mean? But people, that's not an easy thing, and people don't always accept that invitation. And so this one takes it a step further, and it's a demand. It is a demand. I believe that we have to. It's a time for being bold. It's a time for making bold statements. I'm not the first to do it. Dead Prez did it. Public Enemy did it. Or continue to do it, you know what I mean? KRS-One and a lot of people have been doing this, and that's what I grew up on, and so I'm just trying to make my contribution.
What's different about Brother Ali on this album, in opposed to Brother Ali from one of your earlier projects?
Well, like I said earlier, the focus was always in the past to tell my own personal stories, but all those stories have bigger meaning. But I kind of left it up to people to decide what that meant for them. I feel like I want to make my statements more bold now. It used to be all about hustling, now it's all about weed. It's always been about sex and having nice things, and and that's all good and everything. Like, I'm not, not trying to hate on anybody's fun. But I have to say what I think. I have to say what I know to be true. You know what I mean? It's just be ourselves and know why we're here, know who we are, know what we're here to do, and just get busy doing it. In terms of the sound, it's, my stuff is based a lot on soul music. It's based a lot on, gospel and 80s rap. Like, my style of dress is crazy because, like when I first started coming to New York and Philly and LA and stuff like that, like, yo, we don't have a history of being flashy dressers. I rock a lot of Adidas, you know what I'm saying? I rock Dickies. I still rock Dickies like it's in style, you know what I'm saying?
About the tour, what can we expect from you?
Well, this is the first time I'm doing a band. I have a band with a full horn section, and then all the horn players play other instruments too, flute, harmonica, banjo, stuff like that, keys. And then I have a keyboard player and a guitar player. Everybody in the band is excellent. And then we use the original tracks from the song, so we just take the sample out. But it's the drums and the bass and all of that are played from the original track, so they still slap like a hip-hop thing, you know what I mean? But then they also have the energy. It's like the best of both worlds with like DJ versus a band.
Thank you so much, Ali, for your time today, man. Once again, it's your boy Smooth Kev T. And Ali, take us home with a few bars, man. Hot New Hip Hop, you already know what it is.
On the spot. Rap, monkey, rap. Truth so heavy it could rumble the earth. I dump my paintbrush up in a bucket of words. Ain't nothing interrupting the urge. It might cut you worse than unguarded love when it hurts. Try to hold it in and my muscles will burst. Do an incredible Hulk through my shirt. A verse could make an old lady jump up in church. Pass a plate around, pulling bucks out of purse. Foremost and first, my hunger and thirst is not for no blood-stained paper, but my love to be heard. To reap what I sowed in the earth and watch what emerge out of stole that's disturbed. Leaning on the very last nerve of you scary ass herbs. Fake thugs and arrogant nerds. Fuck no homo, you a no homo and an old grown unsigned chump month behind on your car loan. You got balls looking down on me. Got a mirror on the floor, try to find Ali. You dress flyly, but you're afraid to soar, so you all dressed up and got no place to go. So play the role, there's no hope for living. More like go broke pretending. Your whole image is imagined. I manage low expectations, high standards. Hip hop is the legacy of the jazz kings. Kick rocks, I'm one of the last standing. The last thing I do is overstate the obvious. Mainstream poppiness or underground sloppiness. Dumbed down thuggery or pussy hungry consciousness. Revolution for sale, greedy communist. Seinfeld rap, you show about nothing. Poetry played, it's all about productions. Trying to get placements and act like you're famous. Ain't added greatness to nary a playlist. Take this, take offense, or if it don't apply, let it fly and say amen.